Hi guys, here is the PowerPoint I created in order to explain my project for my integration of technology class. So it's called My Imaginary Animal and it targets the science and technology subject. So first of all, I asked the students to find a rare animal. So as you can see, I chose the Komodo dragon as an example. For the step 2, I asked the students to write the name of their animal on a paper and to explain what motivated their choice. So I chose the Komodo dragon because I heard about it and I wanted to find more information about it. Step 3, the students has to get the approval of their topic by the teacher. So they have to get a signature on the paper they wrote their choice on. Step 4, the research. The student has to find 3 relevant sources to their subject, and it can either be books, educational websites, dictionaries, periodicals, or other sources. So for example, I chose 3 websites and 1 book. Step 5, the student has to get the approval of their 3 sources by their teacher. So as I mentioned it on the step 3, the teacher has to sign the 3 sources. Step 6, the student has to collect relevant information about their animal and they have to get their information from their 3 sources. So I asked for the scientific name, the weight, the length, the habitat, the location, population, the feeding, the status of endangerment, the reproduction mode, and other physical characteristics. Step 7, I asked the student to find 3 relevant pictures related to the animal of their choice. So for example, I chose a picture that I'm going to use for my blog, and it's a picture of the reproduction mode. So it basically explains and shows how the female deliver her eggs in a dark place. I also chose a picture to represent the feeding. So as I mentioned earlier, the Komodo dragons are big hunters, so they can hunt large species such as buffaloes. And the last picture represents the variety of color in which we can find Komodo dragons. Step 8, I asked the students to find information to use the information they found to create an imaginary animal and to draw or make a collage that represents it. So for my example, I draw a Komodo dragon and I added wings and I called it my flying Komodo dragon. Step 9, I asked the students to post their picture on a blog they created in class with their teacher. So it's important to understand that in this project, the teacher really act as a guide in order to help his students um, research and explore using technologies. And the role of the student is to explore and to use their imagination to create a new project. And finally, step 10, I asked the students to create small posts on their blog that explain their imaginary animals characteristics, but also that explains the characteristics they found about their rare animal. So for example, I wrote characteristics I found about Komodo dragons and I used the pictures that I found earlier. And I also wrote the reason why I added the wings, and that's basically it. So I posted the link at the end. So you can take a look at it if you want. And that's it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.